Hello and Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to USEFP's short videos part of our free online GRE course. These videos will help you prepare for the GRE, which is essential to graduate level admissions in most universities in the United States and for the Fulbright scholarship program. I'm Amna Mahmood and I have been affiliated with the USEFP in various capacities since 2017. This session will be for GRE Verbal, and this is video number 5 of 12 in this series. In this video, we will look at the different tips and strategies to solve sentence equivalence questions. The 20 questions that you have to solve in the verbal reasoning section, around 4 to 6 will be sentence equivalence. Sentence equivalence questions consists of a single sentence, they have one blank, and you have 6 answer choices from which you have to select 2. There's a single correct answer that consists of you getting each of the selected 2 choices correct. There's no credit for partially correct answer. We will do examples in the next video so you'll get a better idea of what we're talking about here. Please note that for the purpose of this video and other videos in this series, we are using material and guidelines provided by the ETS, which is the body that organizes the GRE test. The tips we will discuss here are tips recommended by ETS. The first thing you should do when you see a sentence equivalence question is to read through the complete sentence to get an overall sense of what is in the sentence. Try to identify words or phrases that seem particularly significant because they emphasize the structure of the sentence. And when we say emphasize the structure, we are asking you to look for signs that tell you what direction the sentence is taking. For example, let's look at these 2 lists. What we're trying to do here is to identify clues in the question which would help us answer the question better. Let's look at the first list, which says straight ahead road signs, and the words here are and, since, also, thus, because, semicolon, likewise, moreover, similarly, in addition, consequently. Whenever you have these words in a sentence, you should expect the sentence to reaffirm what is being said in the earlier part of the sentence. In other words, you would expect the sentence to continue in the same direction. For example, she did well in high school and thus will get into a good college. Or the dog played in the mud and thus will need a bath tonight. The second list provides a list of detour signs, and these words are but, despite, yet, however, unless, rather, although, while, on the other hand, unfortunately, nonetheless, and conversely. Whenever you have these words in a sentence, you should expect that the latter half of the sentence will go against what has been said in the earlier part of the sentence. In other words, you would expect a part of the sentence to contradict or limit another part. For example, although his father was a king, Cyrus was brought up like the son of a common man. Another example is, while the medicine has a few side effects, it is nonetheless effective against the disease. Once you've read the passage and identified clues which help you figure out whether the question is going in the same direction or is taking a detour midway, you should try to fill the blanks with a word that seems appropriate to you, and then look among the answer options to see if 2 similar words are offered among the answer choices. When you have selected your pair of answer choices, check to make sure that each one produces a sentence that is logically, grammatically, and stylistically coherent, and that the 2 sentences mean the same thing. Do not simply look among the answer choices for 2 words that mean the same thing. This can be misleading for 2 reasons. 1. The answer choices may contain pairs of words that mean the same thing but do not fit coherently into the sentence. And 2, the pair of words that do constitute the correct answer may not mean exactly the same thing, since all that matters is that the resultant sentences mean the same thing. I hope this session proved to be useful for you. We will do examples of sentence equivalence questions in the next video, which is video number 6. Please remember to check out other videos in this series. To wrap up, I'm going to conclude this video with the main takeaways from this session.